Hi everybody, welcome to the Halen Group September Bay Area Housing Market. And this month I would like to share with you very interesting statistics is that in the last 7 years, this year is the first year that we actually see an uptick in terms of the number of new listings on the market. And this is pretty much the same story across different cities in the country, and Bay Area is the same way. And what we are thinking is that probably a lot of sellers find that the market was very slow last year, and so they have decided to rent it out because they have very low interest rate anyways. And then now, because the market has start to pick up, and then they see that buyers are still buying despite this interest rate is at 7%. So a lot of sellers, now that they have completed their 1-year lease with the tenants, they decided to put the property back on the market. With that said, we probably expect that we're going to start seeing more and more listings, especially starting in January and 2024. And what about the mortgage rate projections? As you know, for the demand is highly dependent on the mortgage rate. And because of the last year or so, Federal Reserve had increased rate 11 times and the fastest in history in such a short period of time, the market literally halted starting around May of 2022 to about this year of January of 2023. I keep using this analogy. It's like somebody just turned off the light last year in May, and then all the buyers went out. And then around the third week of January of this year, somebody turned on the light and a lot of buyers came back out. So it did feel that way. And the market is starting to warm up, and we start seeing quite a bit of multiple offers again. So we have to take a look at where is the mortgage rate going to go. And as you know, that the inflation rate, we are at about 3.6, 3.7 currently, and the interest rate that we see right now is almost 7%, and in many cases over 7%, depends if you have a jumbo loan or if you have a conforming loan. Historically, if you see the chart, historically, whenever the inflation goes down, we start seeing the mortgage rate starting to come down. So now the inflation has gone up quite a bit and is starting to come back down pretty quickly. And typically the interest rate is going to start to follow afterwards. And the Federal Reserve really wants to see the inflation to hit about 2%. And some of the analysts believe that the Federal Reserve probably going to just have one more increase at the end of this year. And next year, we're probably going to start seeing that they're not going to raise any more rates. And then towards the end of the year, we're probably going to start seeing them reducing the rates. We do track what Fannie Mae, Mortgage Bankers Association, and National Association and see what their projections are. Across the board, they pretty much think that the rate is going to peak at about 4Q of 2023 by this year. And then starting next year, the rate is going to come down slowly, not quickly. So we're going to start seeing some increase in demand. So in conclusion, we want to know whether the housing price is going to go up or come down, because we do have higher supply, but we also have higher demand. In the Bay Area, we generally have more demand than the supply. The increase in supply may not be able to keep up with the increase in demand. So we do think that the price is still going to go up slightly. It's not going to be as quickly as this year, but we're going to see that the housing price is going to still continue to go up. And one tip for the home seller is that if you are thinking about selling your home, right now it is a very important time because buyers are very picky. They have to pay very high interest rate in order to get into the home. So if you do have some time and also some money set aside, do some upgrades, because buyers truly would like to find a home that they can just move in right away. So hopefully this tip will help you to make decision what your real estate journey is going to be in 2024. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.